It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
Today's games are brought to you by AE Engine Media and Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags Inc., Bubba Burger, Cliff Kid, Dick's Sporting Goods, Expand a Brand Innovative Branding Solutions, Fusionetics, MLS, Nesquik, Nike, Just Do It, Positive Coaching Alliance, Better Athletes, Better People, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, Sunmade, Target, Turbo Sports Group, United Soccer Coaches, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
forget last year. It's gone. Ancient history. It's time to forget about failure and how you came up short, how you missed the mark. Yeah, it's time to forget about the man you should have marked, the run you should have made. Remember that shot you should have taken? Time to let it all go. Forget about it. It's time to go to work. It's time.
Hello, everyone, and welcome here to the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. It's our second game of the day in the 16U division. This matchup is going to be between Club Ohio Green 1 and defending national champions Solar 02 Stricker, located just about 25 minutes here from Frisco, Texas, at the Toyota Soccer Center here. The first game in the 16U division was an exciting one between Midwest United and North Carolina FC Elite. North Carolina FC Elite ended up winning that matchup by a score of 3-2 to pick up 3 points here in group play. This one should be just as exciting. As I mentioned, the national champions reigning here from Solar O2 Stricker. Got a read on the starting lineups for Solar O2 Stricker. It's going to be Nick Reinhardt, Riley O'Donnell, Jonathan Saceda, Harvey Castro, Mason Monroe, Grant McCarty, Skylar Stricker, Richard Garcia, Ryan Jones, Hayden Beering, and Christopher Edwards as we are underway here in the 16U division matchup. And as far as Club Ohio, the numbers that I got: Ryan Walters, Jason Stewart, Charles Riddle, David Uria Partida, Matt McLaughlin, Young Moo Lee, Zach Jasper, as well as the goalkeeper Trent McConaughey. Solar O2 Stricker is going to be wearing white today, while Club Ohio Green will be wearing black. As that ball rolls over, my name is Griffin Weinberg. I'll be the broadcaster here on Field 7 today and throughout the rest of the week. As I mentioned in the previous broadcast, if you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and tweet at me if there's a name pronunciation I'm getting wrong, if there is something I'm doing right, something I'm doing wrong at all, maybe a little factoid you want to drop about someone in your family or your kids so I can talk about them a little bit more. Feel free to do so. You can tweet at me at Griff_Berg. That's at GRIFF_BERG. Feel free to just let me know however anything is going on. In the meantime, Club Ohio Green has the ball on their offensive side. Possession quickly changed over to Solar O2. It's going to be a throw-in here for Riley O'Donnell. Rather, he hands it off to team captain Harvey Castro. That ball sent in. Stuck up with the right leg. Good defense there from Sean Fournier. Well, Solar O2 Stricker got here by way of winning the National League White Division for the second straight year. Got off to a dominant start, going 2-1 in North Carolina and 3-0 in the Orlando stage. Those 15 points all but ensured them to advance through, as that one is shot from afar by Club Ohio's Chris Guerra. Solar Stricker continuing to be as dominant as ever, hoping for a second consecutive national championship title. This ball now on the inside for Richard Garcia. He's got a little bit of a clearing up here. Now inside the box, shifts direction. Now here's Ryan Jones. Riley O'Donnell had a little bit going for him. That shot way behind the net. So Solar Stricker showing to be very aggressive here early on. The keeper now, Trent McConaughey for Club Ohio. So he gets ready to kick this one away. Club Ohio Green got here by way of winning the Midwest Regional Championship. They were state champs in 2016 and 2018, advancing to the finals in 2017. A couple of dominant scorers on each side of the ball as well. Harvey Castro right here, one of the leading scorers, as he fends it off to Riley O'Donnell. Tries to put that one on the inside. That one deflected right back to Castro. He shoots that one, but that goes to the left of net. Riley O'Donnell had 5 goals in last year's national championships. That was first in the 16U division. And then on the other side, for Club Ohio Green, Kyle Folds, wearing number 15, was the Midwest Regional top scorer with 7 goals. And as per usual here in the 16U division, 40-minute halves each way. Trying to make a run is Chris Guerra. He's had the ball a lot here in these first 5.5 minutes. Here's Guerra once again showing some nice finesse. Trying to find his teammate in the middle of the field. Unsuccessful in getting Zach Jasper the ball. Now here's a chance, and that one's a shot right at net. Defended away by Edwards. And a very clean look there. Looked like it was Matt McLaughlin who had the shot for Club Ohio Green. Solar Stricker trying to push it up. Castro keeps it on the offensive side. O'Donnell lets it go to Castro. Castro, marked closely by his defender Ryan Walters, tries to put that one in. In a fight for the ball on the near side. And waiting for whose possession, it's going to be Club Ohio Green's ball. Well, Club Ohio Green ended up winning their first 2 games in the Midwest Regional Group play. And their third game, though, had to come back from a late game deficit. They conceded back-to-back goals with 3 minutes left, down 2-0. And they needed at least a tie to advance past group play. They responded with goals in the 79th and 80th minutes. Ended up moving on and won the Midwest Regional Championship by a score of 1-0 over Rev Academy Black. Castro sends this one to the far side of the pitch, and he has his teammate. That was Saceda who fends that one back, and that's a shot and a diving save to be made by McConaughey. So yeah, the corner kick now coming up here for Solar Stricker.
Johnny, you're in.
That one off the head of O'Donnell, it looked like.
Johnny, that's got to go back over. Hey, if you put that across,
This one going to be going Club Ohio's way.
their guy goes in.
Club Ohio was trying to find one of its players on the far side, and Christopher Edwards threw that ball right over the head of Ryan Walters, unsuspecting of it. Club Ohio Green now hoping for the counterattack. And it looks like Chris Garrett was offsides. And Hayden Beering was the one who called the offsides, was hoping for it. Successful in that. We'll see what Solar Stricker can do here now. 10.5 minutes here into the first half. Had a couple of solid looks on goal for both teams. Club Ohio Green so far, I believe, has had the best look, though. There's now a player inside the box. Garcia tries to get a shot. Deflected away. A good challenge at the far side from Grant McCarty to give Solar Stricker possession back. Now here's Harvey Castro pushing it up. Castro looking for one of his teammates. He fights through the defense. That one is cleared up. Castro, who had 2 goals at last year's national championships, tied 4th in the 16U division, played on the same club team in Brazil as Pele and Neymar. Getting his skill from the right coaching. A little interesting factoid there. We'll see what he's able to do, the captain for Solar Stricker. He's been very active here so far in the first half. Him and Riley O'Donnell, the 2 players to look out for on the attack. Club Ohio Green now. Just outside of the 18. Marked closely by his defender. And a corner kick now coming up. Looks like it's going to be McLaughlin taking the corner from the far side. Kicks it into the amalgamation inside the box. That one headed up by a club player, headed out by Ryan Jones, and cleared up the way. Riley O'Donnell now going against Club Ohio's captain, Ryan Walters. And this one is going to be going the other way now. One of the defenders for Solar Stricker. He jumped on top of the other guy. Athletic play. Guess it was enough to be called by the referee. So that one's going to set up a free kick. Free kick. This one goes into the box, headed out by Solar defender. Kicked over there, diving save to be made by Christopher Edwards. Chris Edwards once again just throws the ball up to unsuspecting defenders from Club Ohio Green. He was hoping to find Riley O'Donnell. Castro has that one taken away. Here's Castro once again now trying to push things up. Ryan Jones on the far side has a couple of teammates moving inside the box. He keeps it low, but that ball falls behind O'Donnell.
Ryan, you can't give the ball away if you're up there.
See what kind of a boot this kid has on him. He pushes that one inside the 18. Successful challenge there from Club Ohio Green before Ryan Jones takes it. Now going back in to find his teammate and cleared back up once again. Skylar Stricker was the intended offensive player. Head coaches for each side, Solar Stricker being managed by Chris Stricker, and Mike Lawrence managing Club Ohio Green out of Dublin, Ohio, around the Columbus, Ohio area. Here's the cross inside the far side. Castro is there off his foot, but good positioning from Trent McConaughey to keep that one out of the net. Here's Guerra once again trying to move past Jones. 3 defenders in front of him, 1 teammate ahead. Looking ahead for another one of his teammates. Moves inside the box. The shot, a diving save made by Edwards. And now things are really starting to steam up here on field 7. This ball now going up inside the penalty area. A couple of players around from Club Ohio Green and Solar Stricker, though, kept it out of the net. Solar hoping to get the counter going. Now they might have something going for him. Riley O'Donnell is ahead. His teammate was looking for him, but that one just ahead of him. The pass came from Jonathan Ceseda. Castro now off the foot of Walters. So a good defensive stand there from Club Ohio Green. The offense flowing both sides now. Here's Guerra. Guerra goes up a defender. He falls down. Play goes on. Guerra maintains possession. Flicks that one over the head of one of his defenders, and that one falls into the hands of Edwards. And play is stopped because Guerra is currently down on the other side of the pitch. It's a little bit of help from the referee. Like he and Nick Reinhardt had a little bit of a collision. They were both a little bit slow to get up. Regardless, Solar Stricker will maintain possession here. Here's Garcia now. Nice little 1-2. Here's the cross on the inside, headed out by a defender. Here's Castro now. Nice moves with the left foot, and he gives it off to a teammate, and the scoring is open here in the first half. The goal from Jonathan Ceseda puts Solar Stricker up 1-0. So Harvey Castro had the nice footwork, got the assist. Nice little dish over to Jonathan Ceseda for the saucy goal to help put the defending national champs up 1-0 here in the first half. Even after that goal, Solar Stricker continuing to maintain a strong offensive attack as they have possession once again on their offensive side. The throw-in intended for Castro. This ball crossed on the inside. McCarty now has possession. He's going to kick this one back out. A substitution was made after that goal as well. Nathan Farrington checked in for Solar Stricker. Here's Harvey Castro once again inside the 18, has that ball taken away. Garcia now tries to fire a shot with the right, punched away by McConaughey. Once again another shot, another save by McConaughey. That shot came off of the foot of Skylar Stricker. So after a nice goal scored by Jonathan Seseda, Stricker comes back with a couple of nice shots once again. Little rainbow flick on the inside from Seseda. Reinhardt to Garcia. Back out to McCarty. McCarty wants to take a shot, and that one goes right in the center to McConaughey. McConaughey has been very nice here early on, as you'll take another look at the shot from McCarty. It's about 10 yards away from outside the box. Yeah, McConaughey has looked pretty nice. You just got to give credit to Castro and Seseda for scoring that first goal some minutes ago. Here's O'Donnell now. Close mark on his defender, sends that one in. And head coach Chris Stricker yelling for someone to get near post after that cross inside from O'Donnell. He was right, no one was there. We saw a lot of offense, some decent shots from Club Ohio Green in the first few minutes, but since that goal from Solar Stricker, the momentum has been on the team in white. Here is Guerra now, hoping to create another chance for Club Ohio Green, thwarted by the back end of Solar Stricker. O'Donnell now. That last offensive chance by Club Ohio Green was their first in a few minutes. Castro once again with the nice footwork. Another backheel pass there from Garcia before that one is cleared up. And running after it now for Club Ohio Green. One of their players now trying to move inside the box, hoping for something. Fires a shot, deflected away. That's Zach Jasper who had the ball. Bad pass, a deflection off Guerra. And Ryan Jones will now take his time. Seseda looking for Garcia. McCarty, that ball two in front of him. Guerra now trying to fight for possession. Here's Garcia now trying to charge. Head coach Stricker wants his team to go ahead for it. Seseda fires another shot. That one deflected away. Another diving save by Trent McConaughey. Take another look at that shot. Looked like about 20, 25 yards outside of the 18. Firing away from all cylinders. But another diving save from McConaughey. I don't have stats in front of me, but that's got to be at least his 5th or 6th save so far in this first half. There's a couple substitutions being made here. Number 16 checking on for Club Ohio Green. And for Solar Stricker, we got 33, 6, and 23. That's Luis Samkow for Solar Stricker. Looks like Reef Harrison and Nicholas Nee as the cross comes in, or rather the corner kick on the inside. Now here's Club Ohio Green on the counter attack, and he is offside. Zach Jasper hoping he had something going for him, but instead this ball is now going the other way. Looks like Kyle Folds also checked in for Club Ohio Green as well. And now another substitution here for Solar Stricker as Ryan Jones comes out and Jonathan Tompkinson into the match. Fighting for possession on the far side, Folds has now. The tackle successful by Harrison, taken once again away by Folds. Folds looking up ahead, hoping to find his teammate McLaughlin. Once again, it looks like he was offsides. I think that's the third time today Club Ohio Green's been called for offsides. And a corner kick is now going to be awarded for Solar Stricker. Here comes the outswinging corner now. That one goes past, and Farrington now has the ball. Went to the left of net.
Unlucky. Hey, you just gotta put your laces on, Nathan. We talked about that. Laces. Hey, just bank it off somebody in front.
And we're going to be getting another substitution here for Club Ohio Green. McLaughlin checking out. And it looks like number 21 is coming into the match. Number 21 is Braden Schoaf for Club Ohio Green.
You ready, Harvey? Open up. Service!
Farrington now with possession. Feeds it off to Reinhardt. It will let the offense set itself up once again. Castro with a nice touch pass over to McCarty. Samkow tried to send that one in. Kept that ball a little bit too low, though. Folds sending this one up. Here's Castro now. Two defenders marked on him. Now it's just Schoaf. Gives it off to Farrington. Looking to the far side for what looks like Tompkinson. Everyone seems to be touching the ball in this possession for Solar Stricker. It's going to stay in White's possession for a throw-in. Ball on the inside, as that one was kicked out by Charles Riddle. We'll have a free kick instead. rather a goal kick here for McConaughey. Just under 10 minutes now remaining here in this first half. The lone goal coming off of the foot of Jonathan Ceseda, the assist from Harvey Castro. Here comes Schoaf, as that one is taken away by McCarty. Castro, 2 defenders on him, flicks that one over the head to get it to his teammate Samkow. Samkow now has defenders everywhere. Garcia sends that one inside. It was a good look. Nice little possession there from Solar Stricker. He was looking for his teammate Nicholas Nee. Garcia definitely had the right idea there, just put the ball a little bit too ahead of him. And from the play that we've seen here in the first half, you can understand why Solar Stricker are the defending national champions and why they cruise through National League play to earn their spot back here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. They started off hot and they have not slowed down since then. In fact, they've gotten stronger since they scored that first goal just a couple of minutes before the 20th minute, I believe. Meanwhile, Club Ohio Green has lost their momentum since then. Nice little move there from Castro. Castro has some of the cleanest footwork out there. He's calling for the ball again. His teammate trying to find him now. Here's Garcia looking in. Here's Castro now. Takes a shot and he finds the back of the net. An assist and a goal to go along with it. Harvey Castro puts Solar Stricker up 2-0. And what a shot it was there by Harvey Castro. He was due for a goal with the way that he's been playing today. Saw the good footwork from his assist. Now he's got another point to go along with it. The captain taking charge for his team. And Harvey Castro, after that goal, is going to take a rest here for the remainder of the first half. Norberto Flores III will take his place at the far side of the pitch. Looks like we're going to be getting a corner kick over here for Club Ohio Green. The in-swinger, that one stays low. Ryan Walters trying to gain possession. Now here comes Nicholas Nee. Like as that ball rolled out, we're going to be getting a couple more substitutions here for Club Ohio Green. It's like number 4, number 11 checking in. Jack Bailey and Trevor Burke, as well as Simon Cole. So 3 substitutions for Club Ohio Green. Look like Zach Jasper and Kyle Folds checked out, could not get a read on the third player. Now 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Club Ohio Green seemingly falling off since that first goal from Solar Stricker, while the defending national champions have gotten stronger since then. All Club Ohio Green really needs is just a good look on goal, just a good offensive chance to try to get some momentum back before going into the half. Another substitution here. Now for Solar Stricker, Reef Harrison is going to check out after having a brief appearance in the first half. He'll make way for Samuel Johnson. Garcia challenged by his defender. Sent up the pitch by Club Ohio Green. Here's Garcia. Nifty footwork to get past two defenders. Garcia trying to fight through now. And here comes the shot, and that one saved by McConaughey. Solid right foot from Nicholas Nee. Not strong enough, though, to make it goal number 3. Here's Nee once again. Moving past Schoaf. Going inside. Fighting for possession now. This ball will be going the other way. 2.5 minutes remaining here in this first half. I don't think there's going to be a lot of stoppage time here in the first. Here comes Braden Schoaf now. He's looking to his left. That one deflected away by Tompkinson. After a little aggressive play on the far side, that one is going to be going Solar Stricker's way. Moves this one to the other side of the pitch. Now moving back inside. 1-2 passing between Garcia and Johnson. Now here comes Club Ohio Green. Simon Cole has the ball. Marked by McCarty, trying to find his teammate near side. Braden Schoaf is there. And now that one is going to be a corner kick for Club Ohio Green. So 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Comes the ball. It's an outswinger, and that one's low. It goes past a couple teammates off the head of one Club Ohio Green player. Going to result in a goal kick now for Solar Stricker. "20 seconds remaining here in the first half. You might think that this could be the last offensive possession. Now on the far side, Norberto Flores III. Trying to cross it in. He has Garcia and another teammate in there. That one was off the head of Johnson. Now past the 40-minute mark, still awaiting the referee for how much stoppage time there will be. It looks like they're waving for 1 minute. McCarty loses footing as he was going after that ball, but he keeps it with Solar Stricker. Nicholas Nee now trying to find his teammate on the far side. Marked closely by his defender. A lot of pushing and shoving inside the box. This one is going to go the other direction. Roberto Flores III, who is battling along with Sean Fournier. Club Ohio Green here with one last chance to make something happen before going into the half down 2. And the referees are going to blow the whistle here at halftime. Solar Stricker going to take a lead 2-0 over Club Ohio Green, the defending national champions, picking up goals from Jonathan Saceda and Harvey Castro, who had a stellar first half here on Field 7 at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Make sure to stick along with us for the second half here at the Toyota Soccer Center in Frisco, Texas.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
Today's games are brought to you by AE Engine Media and Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags Inc., Bubba Burger, Cliff Kid, Dick's Sporting Goods, Expand a Brand Innovative Branding Solutions, Fusionetics, MLS, Nesquik, Nike, Just Do It, Positive Coaching Alliance, Better Athletes, Better People, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, Sunmade, Target, Turbo Sports Group, United Soccer Coaches, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Forget last year. It's gone. Ancient history. It's time to forget about failure and how you came up short, how you missed the mark. Yeah, it's time to forget about the man you should have marked, the run you should have made. Remember that shot you should have taken? Time to let it all go. Forget about it. It's time to go to work.
We're back here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships located at the Toyota Soccer Center in Frisco, Texas. Matchup continues on in the 16U division between Solar Stricker and Club Ohio Green. Solar Stricker coming into this second half with a 2-goal lead over Club Ohio Green. Both goals, one of the goals coming from Jonathan Saceda and Harvey Castro, who was the MVP of the first half, with a goal and an assist. After Solar Stricker ended up scoring that first goal, momentum shifted their way while Club Ohio Green fell off the wagon a little bit. They had a little momentum going into the half after a corner kick, ordered them close to the goal. Now they're going to have to score 2 at least if they're going to want to come away with some points in the group stage. Solar Stricker, the defending national champion, showing out and showing exactly why they are the defending national champions. We're underway here in the second half. And Guerra for Club Ohio Green quickly trying to find one of his teammates, but Ryan Jones, who has showed off his speed today, sends that one over the near touchline. And now one player is down for Club Ohio Green in the corner. Looks like it's David Urea Partida. Trying to walk off, it looks like his right ankle, right shin. Might be showing a little bit as you take another look. Fell down, tripped off the back foot of Ryan Jones. He said, "My bad." Play continues on though, both players stay in. Riley O'Donnell was quickly challenged by his defender. Now this ball will be going the other way. The free kick now coming up for, it's like Ryan Walters. Cleared out by Solar Stricker. Castro comes down with it after the soft first touch. He's looking ahead for O'Donnell. Now it's going to be a throw-in here for Solar Stricker as they try to move fast. O'Donnell was surrounded by 3 defenders. He's taken down cleanly, though. Now here comes Club Ohio Green. And now here is McLaughlin on the inside. He gets one past the goalie. And now Club Ohio Green is now down just 1. What looked like a wide open look for Matt McLaughlin, who's able to get that ball past Chris Edwards. As you take another look, no one in front of him, perfectly placed ball by his teammate. And now Club Ohio Green starting off this second half better than they probably could have imagined, scoring within the first 3 minutes. We saw them lose the momentum after Solar Stricker's first goal in the first half. And now things are starting to ride their way. Here's Chris Guerra now. Guerra was very active there in the first half. As he falls down, the ball hits off his hand. And it's going to be a throw-in here for Skylar Stricker. There's Castro now on the far side trying to find his teammate, Jonathan Saceda, who he connected with in a goal. Connected with 4 goal back in the first half. And we've seen a lot of the skill, a lot of the footwork from Harvey Castro so far on the day. Has a goal and an assist. Being told that he was trained by Nipper Thornburg, who was one of the trainers at Manchester United when Cristiano Ronaldo was playing in the Prem League. So being trained by the same guy who helped train Ronaldo and playing in the same club team as Pele and Neymar, you can see where he gets all of his skill from. Club Ohio Green, although, on the counterattack here, Chris Guerra now with some nice footwork. He has 3 defenders around him. Nowhere to go as it's cleared back up.
Get ready to step and tackle.
Now on the other side, here's Saceda. Saceda tries to fire one away from very far out. Stopped by the net behind the goal. Wasn't very opportune shot. Even though you have a 1-goal lead, you don't want to take any chances like that. You want to try to expand on the lead as much as you can. So Saceda back to Castro has been the duo all day. Reef Harrison looking in for Skylar Stricker. Riley O'Donnell now trying to fire a shot. That one looks like it was off the hands of McConaughey, and it will be a corner kick here. Castro is going to feed this one off to Saceda. And now another corner coming up. We'll see if Castro looks like he will be kicking this one away. Here's the in-swinger. Off the head of a Club Ohio Green defender. Trying to fire off a shot. They were calling for a handball. Not going to be called, though. Chris Guerra now fighting along with Ryan Jones. The tackle successful. Ryan Jones has been a menace on the defensive side all day. Here's O'Donnell. Chris Guerra, that ball goes right under his feet. Been mentioning Riley O'Donnell a lot, even though we haven't seen too many chances for him. At the start of the broadcast, we mentioned that he was first in goals scored at last year's national championships with 5. He was tied 3rd in the National League scoring with 7 goals this past National League season. This ball being headed around. A shot put up by Harrison. And that is going to result in another corner here for Solar Stricker. Mason Monroe let that one roll over the byline. And now Monroe is going to be taking the in-swinging corner. Ball's up off the head of Harrington. It looked like another shot. Here's O'Donnell now, and that one high above the net. The first touch was from Nathan Farrington, so that one was deflected away. It's going to result in another corner from the opposite side. Monroe once again. This time an outswinger. Cleared up. Now it's going to be a free kick here for Club Ohio Green. And once again, Griffin Weinberg along with you here on this fine Tuesday in Frisco, Texas. Be here for the remaining 2 games at Field 7 on the day. As I mentioned back at the top of the broadcast, you can tweet at me if you have anything to say, feedback anyway. If I'm mispronouncing a name, you want to give me an interesting fact on one of your players, you can tweet at me at Griffberg. That's at Griff_Berg, GRIFF_BERG. Tweet at me anything you want. If I'm doing good, let me know. That'll just help my self-esteem. If I'm doing bad, also let me know because that will still help my self-esteem. Or if you want me to talk about your kid a little bit more or someone who's a part of your family playing in this game, then let me know. I'll be happy to do so. Looks like we're going to have our first substitution here of the second half. Looks like Jason Stewart is checking in. And coming out is Trevor Burke. And Solar Stricker is waiting to make another substitution, but head coach Chris Stricker right now trying to direct his team while Richard Garcia doesn't know who he's checking in for, but it looks like he's going to come in for Reef Harrison. So Richard Garcia and Harvey Castro, 2 players who showed a lot of strength there in the first half. Solid footwork and a lot of finesse. Club Ohio Green ended up scoring their first goal in the 43rd minute, thanks to a shot off the foot of Kyle McLaughlin. Rather, Matt McLaughlin. On the far side, here's O'Donnell. Tries to fire one away, but that one is deflected by Charles Riddle. The cross on the inside, Saceda is there, but that one goes past him. Will result in a goal kick. Chris Guerra trying to challenge Monroe. Got a little too handsy. Solar Stricker now trying to get on the offensive. O'Donnell on the inside. Challenge won by Stewart. Here's Garcia looking up for Saceda. Saceda doesn't have the speed to get to that one. Looked like that one was off of Stricker, so this one will now be a throw-in for Club Ohio Green. McLaughlin looking up for Guerra. Guerra has been all over the pitch today, trying to put the moves on Ryan Jones, who's been a lockdown defender. Guerra goes down. A free kick now coming up. And we've seen a lot of nice footwork here on the pitch. Both sides of the ball, of course, most notably Chris Guerra for Club Ohio Green. And that was an interesting matchup of him going up against Ryan Jones because Jones has done such a good job defending Guerra today. Two very different style players. Guerra's a little bit bigger, more physical, but he definitely has the finesse to get around as an attacker, while Jones is definitely a speedy kind of defender as this ball goes towards the back post and sails over the byline. Now, usually a lot of teams, they want their defenders to be big juggernaut kind of players, but Ryan Jones is the opposite, but he's been excelling today. Garcia to Jones. Jones to O'Donnell. Trying to go back to Jones. Rather, there's Garcia. Sent up by Farrington. Here's O'Donnell now. Defender had a close mark on him. Solar Stricker once again with a chance in the shot. Goes to the left of net. And both keepers have done a pretty good job today, I'd have to say. Chris Edwards, he's conceded that one goal, but besides that, whenever he's been tested, he's held his own. But so is Trent McConaughey, despite the fact he's given up 2 goals. He has, I don't know how many saves. We don't have stats in front of us, but I'd like to assume that it's over 10 saves, honestly, on the day. Been very active, shown his agility, and he's been able to get around wherever he needs to. It's just those 2 goals from Solar Stricker, those were 2 offensive-minded goals. Good pieces, good execution from the defending national champions, and that's why they have a 2-1 lead right now. But besides those 2 goals, got to say that McConaughey has done very well in net. Couldn't tell who that player was. It might have been Youngmoo Lee. And indeed, I believe it is Youngmoo Lee who was trying to stretch out that some part of his left leg, maybe his ankle. He's going to come off. Play has to be stopped once again due to another Club Ohio Green player down in the middle of the field. I didn't exactly see the collision on that, but now back-to-back sequences where Club Ohio Green players got hurt. It's like maybe somewhere the right hammy, he's just going to try to stretch it out and stay in. It's number 24. Jason Stewart. Well, this next ball is about to come in for Solar Stricker. Youngmoo Lee checks back into the match. Looks like he's passed whatever his ailment was just moments ago. Harvey Castro on the inside, cleared up by Club Ohio Green. They're going to look to get on the counter. Quickly taken away by Farrington. Now coming on to the near side, here is Stewart. Gets right past Ryan Jones, but Jones does a good job of getting back in front of him. The shot from Kyle Folds, deflected. Looks like they're going to call a handball, though, off of the elbow or the upper forearm, I guess, one of those areas. Yeah, Kyle Folds has pretty much been held in check so far today. At the top of the broadcast, mentioned that he was the Midwest Regional top scorer with 7 goals. While he's been active, he hasn't had too many shots. Now is going to be a good chance here for Club Ohio Green and Matt McLaughlin.
Skyler, you guys got to play the balance, play the rebound. Let's go. We got to be on the rebound, White. Mason, don't let that kid spin. You have it.
McLaughlin now with the shot, and that one goes to the left. Diving save. Another chance here. Looks like that one was off of Fournier. Goal kick now coming up. So a substitution here to be made for Club Ohio Green. Zach Jasper checked back into the match after what was the first good look from Club Ohio Green in a long time. That free kick came from about 10 yards outside of the 18. Here's McLaughlin now, trying to push things up. He has 4 of his teammates ahead of him.
You got to keep the ball, 7. You're killing us on the transition.
And now we'll be seeing another substitution this side from Solar Stricker. Looks like Grant McCarty will be coming back in, and Mason Monroe is coming out.
Who's got 15? Then talk. Grant, you got 15. Johnny, you got it. Johnny, keep connecting, right?
Here's a cross now on the inside, wrapped up by Chris Edwards, and he wants to throw this one ahead. Goes past one of the defenders for Club Ohio Green, so Jonathan Seseda has a chance, but getting back into his position is Charles Riddle. Slowed things down a little bit before Solar Stricker was able to pull off a run. Here's the cross on the inside once again. Young Moo Lee sends that one into the air. McCarty was around, didn't go after it, cleared up. There was Guerra. Folds is around, Harvey Castro. Now here comes Club Ohio Green on the counter. Ryan Jones, though, getting back into position. Miscommunication between him and his teammate, Zach Jasper. Young Moo Lee looking in. Now here's Kyle Folds. Urea Partida. Garcia. Another backheel pass to McCarty. Skylar Stricker takes this one. Here's Club Ohio Green now. McLaughlin, the deflection comes back to him. Here's Kyle Folds. He has a teammate now on the inside. That's Guerra. And this one's going to be going the other way now. So coming up on 15 minutes remaining, the defending national champions, Solar Stricker, keeping that 2-1 lead over Club Ohio Green. Solar Stricker scored both of their goals in the first half, courtesy of Jonathan Saceda and Harvey Castro. Castro with an assist and a goal on the day. And the one goal from Club Ohio Green came from Matt McLaughlin in the 43rd minute here in the second half. Here's Jasper going up against Jones. Club Ohio Green keeps possession. Folds trying to get it to Jasper. Misplayed by Jones. Now Jasper's on the inside. Trying to go to the opposite side to find Guerra. And now here's 9 in black.
Hurry. Who's got 10?
So now this one will go the other way with a goal kick from Chris Edwards. O'Donnell on the far side. Here's McLaughlin, marked closely by his defender. Guerra, far side. Reinhardt in front of him. Here's Kyle Folds now. Will he get a chance? No, he misses his step. Free kick now going the way of Club Ohio Green. Now Kyle Folds, the big forward. Looked like he just misplayed that one by a couple of steps. Had a chance to get something going, but I'm sure his team would like to see him get a few shots up here in the final 12 and a half minutes. They need all they can get if they want to come away with points in this match. They have come from back down before, though, Club Ohio Green, most recently in those Midwest Regionals. In the third game, they scored goals in the 79th and 80th minutes to tie things up. This team is used to late game heroics, as we have a couple substitutions here for Solar Stricker. And just as those two players were coming in, the cross was sent up by Club Ohio Green, so they didn't get a chance to get into position, but that might help Solar Stricker right now. Instead, there's going to be offside called on Nicholas Nee. So Nee and Sam Cow have now just checked into the match. And now Tompkinson is going to be subbing in for Ryan Jones. Throw in coming for Young Moo Lee. That ball is going to stay in. Sam Cow tried to go after it, but Fournier did a good job of putting his foot on the ball and getting it away from Sam Cow. Ureta Partida. Nice little move there from Ureta Partida. Moo Lee over to Folds. Folds to Jasper. Marked closely by Tompkinson. Ball in the middle off the head of Reinhardt. McLaughlin was in the middle.
Find feet! Hayden, just play his feet. We're not playing through balls there.
You want to try to maintain like that.
There's a player is now down on the far side of the pitch. Solar Stricker will be making another substitution. Looks like Nicholas Nee, who was down over there. Should take another look at the collision. Fell down, but he seems to be up now, walking off whatever pain he was in. Now 9.5 minutes left. Skylar Stricker comes out of the match in favor of Norberto Flores III. This ball sent in, that was off the head of Sam Cow before it was been cleared up by a Club Ohio Green defender. Tompkinson is around now. McCarty back to Beering. Here's Solar Stricker on the offensive now. McCarty playing up, fends it off to his teammate Flores III. Trying to move in his knee. Now operating inside the box. Castro, far side. He sends a cross in. McCarty was there before being defended away. Stricker once again. Here's Sam Cow now inside. Flores III takes a shot, and that one goes right at McConaughey. Take another look at that shot coming away from Flores III. Good look at it, but just placed it right in the center of the net. Another substitution here. Urea Partida checking out for Club Ohio Green, and Blane Martin now into the game. Martin checking in at an opportune time. Scored 4 goals in the Midwest Regionals. One of the leading scorers there. Club Ohio Green needing just one more to tie this thing up. Not going to come easy against the defending national champions, though. Fold sends this one up. He has a teammate up ahead. Could not get it to Martin, though. So that stop of play will get another substitution here now. It's like Braden Schoaf will be coming into the match. Braden Schoaf checking in for Sean Fournier. Here's Garcia in the middle. To Castro to knee. Rather to Sam Cow to knee, now to Castro. This ball is going to stay with Solar Stricker, it looks like. So we had about a minute of stoppage time in the first half. Have a feeling we might be around that same kind of time here in the second with just 5 minutes to go in regulation. Here's Young Moo Lee. Looking up ahead, the second consecutive time headed away by Beering. McCarty. Marked closely by Schoaf. Farrington finds Flores the third. Looking inside for Garcia. Garcia going to the other side for Castro. Castro marked closely by his defender. Tries to stay with the ball, does a good job, and that one fired away, and that goes behind the net. Castro had a solid look on goal as we're coming up on 4 minutes now. Here's Farrington. Now with possession. Sam Cow. Going to look near side for Flores the third. Nicholas Nee now getting past his defender. A little bit of handsy though. Here's Garcia now trying to create a shot. He fires one, and that one is saved by McConaughey. Falls back into the possession of Reinhardt. Club Ohio Green needs to get something going on the offensive side. This cross now sending Sam Cow on the far side. Far side of his team, near side of the pitch. Very good look from his teammate. Had a chance to put that one in the back of the net. As we fall under 3 minutes left in regulation. Sauceda and Castro, the two goal scorers for Solar Stricker. Matt McLaughlin, the lone goal scorer for Club Ohio Green. Now inside the box, and here's a chance once again. Sam Cow was there. Had an open look, but that ball was just out of his reach. Solar Stricker is taking away any momentum that Club Ohio Green can gain. They are controlling the match when Club Ohio Green needs to be playing offensive. Folds falls down. Flores the third once again up the middle. Two minutes remaining in regulation. McConaughey sent this one up halfway. And Solar Stricker doing a good job of not letting Ohio Green gain possession. Here's Reinhardt now with a little bit of space in front of him. McCarty over to Sam Cow. Schoaf was there to help take it away. Another defender got it. Here's Kyle Folds now. He's looking ahead. He has a teammate. That's Blane Martin. And Martin was offside. Does not like that call for what was one of the best looks that Club Ohio Green has gotten in the past 10 minutes or so. We're now in the 80th minute here of regulation. Solar Stricker taking their jolly time as you take a look at that last replay. Blane Martin would have had a chance to fire that one at the net. Just offsides though. Here's Flores the third. Headed away by McCarty. Richard Garcia inside, now looking off for one of his teammates. Samkow was there. McConaughey comes up with it, 10 seconds to go. We'll see what kind of charge Club Ohio Green can put on this one. Kyle Folds is looking for the ball now on the near side. Folds is taken down. Over the near touchline, Club Ohio Green will have the throw-in. They want to make a substitution, though. For Club Ohio Green, it looks like Simon Cole now checking in, and Jason Stewart is coming out. The throw-in, Folds keeps it in front of him now. Folds trying to make a run, marked closely by Farrington, trying to look up ahead for Jasper. Flores the third elects to have that ball run over the byline. Solar Stricker will be making another substitution. It looked like the referee put up 2 minutes for stoppage time. I couldn't get a read on the board. I think that's what one of the coaches said, though, on the sideline. So if that is so, then there is 1 minute remaining here in this match. Samuel Johnson just checked in for Solar Stricker. Put up the pitch by McConaughey. Club Ohio Green looking for one final push. Kyle Folds was there. That one will be a throw-in for Club Ohio Green. Should be about 30 seconds remaining here in this match. Schoaf. Walters trying to send it in towards Folds. Deflected away, a shot goes off. That one deflected. Another shot comes in, but that one far left of the net. And I believe they're going to call that one a corner kick. So it must have been deflected off of a Solar Stricker defender. This could be the last chance for Club Ohio Green.
You got the top of the D right here, nothing. Get him off my
The in-swinging corner kick. This one stays low. Folds was in there off of one of Club Ohio Green's players. Tompkins in there. Young Moo Lee now. Kicked up in the air by a Solar Stricker defender, and that is the final whistle. Solar Stricker, the defending national champions, starting out strong here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships with a 2-1 victory over Club Ohio Green. An exciting finish, as it looked like the last shot would have been Club Ohio Green's final chance. They ended up getting that corner, but the corner proved to be nothing. 2 goal scorers today for Solar Stricker, Jonathan Saceda and Harvey Castro. Castro with an assist and a goal on the day. Club Ohio Green's Matt McLaughlin scored back in the 43rd minute to put Club Ohio Green down by 1. But now they'll try to come back tomorrow and pick up any points that they can. So an exciting first 2 games here in the 16U division on Field 7 at the Toyota Soccer Center. That'll finish things off here between these games. We're going to go ahead and take a break before we start things back up for the 11 a.m. games, and we go over to the women's side of things. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into today's broadcast. I'm Griffin Weinberg. I'll be here on Field 7 all week long. Make sure to tune back in and enjoy watching the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships.